Okay. You're gonna have to excuse me. It's a really long list, and I gotta check my notes. What's going on, folks? Tony Hannity's here, the Xbox Master Trainer for the United States with Expert Zone, and we're gonna go through the A to Z of Xbox. Yeah, so we're gonna go ahead and drill down what makes Xbox so impactful, so important, and why it can stand above the rest. So let's go ahead and start off with the first letter of the alphabet, A for All Access. Xbox All Access is a program that's available on our website, but as well through some of our partners where consumers can buy an Xbox Series X or Series S with Game Pass Ultimate at a monthly payment plan. The really beneficial thing about this is that combining the monthly cost that includes the console and Game Pass Ultimate, it's actually cheaper to go that route if you are not already a subscriber to Game Pass Ultimate or have the console. And the greatest thing about it too, at the end of the term, you own the console. It's all yours. Next up, B for batteries. Yes, our controllers still have batteries. Wait, I know, I get it, I hear it, but listen, if your controller is dying and you quickly need to charge it, but you don't have a charging cable and you really only have a charging dock, well then you can't play the game. But being able to swap out the batteries, whether it's with a rechargeable battery like the Play and Charge, or with a regular AA battery set like the one that comes in the box, you can go back and finish what you started. But I do want to emphasize, instead of wasting all those non-rechargeable batteries, I highly recommend that you do look into investing with the Xbox Play and Charge. This is a rechargeable battery that comes with an extra long USB cable that you can charge your controller while you play, hence the name Play and Charge. Next, D. Yeah, I clearly don't know the alphabet. C. C is for Cortana, or more specifically, Amazon's Alexa and Google Assistant. With Google Assistant and Amazon Alexa, you can actually connect your console, so you can just say the wake word and use the phrase, play Gears 5, or take a screenshot, lower the volume even. It's pretty cool. You can go check it out, and we even have our own video on it. Let's get back to the regular video. D for design your own controller. Yes, you can play and charge your controllers, but you can also design and customize your own controllers as well too. You have a myriad of different color options to choose from. You can even add metallic accents to the controllers and add your own gamer tag or whatever message you want to add to the front of the controller to make it that much more extra special. We will have a video coming out soon about the design lab, so make sure you're subscribed to this channel to find out when that video goes live. E for earn Bing rewards. Yeah, whoever thought that you could earn rewards just for playing games? You can earn rewards just for logging into the Xbox Game Pass app on your phone. And then you can turn those rewards into entering into sweepstakes or gift cards if you want, or even donating back to charity. Who would have thought? I guess Xbox thought, and you can do that. F, FPS. 120 FPS. Yeah, you can actually play up to 120 FPS frames per second on the Xbox Series X. So if that's not a next-gen console, I don't know what is. G for Game Pass Ultimate. Of course it's Game Pass Ultimate. That is your one-stop shop for over 100 games on your console, over 100 games on your PC. You can cloud play the games. You have free games with Gold, multiplayer. I mean, I could just go on and on and on, but I'm sure we have another video that we can put up there that dives into that as well too. H for hop on wherever you are with Xbox Cloud Gaming. It pretty much says it right there. And that is exclusively available with Game Pass Ultimate. I for instant power on. Now, not a lot of people understand how this works, so I'll make it very, very simple. Well, with instant power on, it's putting the console in kind of a sleep mode, where when you turn the console back on, it doesn't have to go through the whole reboot system. It just turns on the Xbox pretty much right where you left it off. And especially if you have one of the new Series X or S consoles, you can use Quick Resume to get back into the game exactly where you left off there as well too. But the other benefit of Instant On is that it's in a state of mode where if you are somewhere else, remote, at the office on the other side of the world, and someone says to you, you should download this game. Well, with Instant On, you can remotely download that game on your mobile device or from your computer, and then when you get back home, it'll already be there for you. J, join a club. Did you know the Xbox console has the ability for you to join clubs? And not just a one-off, I just want to do this one raid with this group of people. No, you can join a club for however long you want. And these are clubs that are geared toward virtually anybody that plays games. For me, as a parent, I found some clubs where my daughter can play with other kids her age in a much more family-friendly environment where trash talk is not allowed at all. Everybody has a mic. Parents are there as well too, and they play a bunch of different games. So she gets to make new friends in a fun, safe environment. K for keep on playing with backwards compatibility. Yeah, if you didn't already know, Microsoft and Xbox prides itself on its enormous backwards compatible library, which you can find out over at xbox.com. And all those games can be played on all these new consoles. And what's really, really cool about it too is if it's available digitally, you can play it, or even if you have the disc, you can play it. L, look for new friends and new groups with LFG, or looking for a group. This is a little bit different than clubs. As I mentioned, clubs is more for if you want a hard set community to always come back to, whereas LFG, or looking for a group, is gonna be more your one-off. I just need one guy to help us complete this raid. I just wanna join a couple of people for Apex Ranked, just for a few rounds, and then that'll be the end of it. But this makes it that much easier. Instead of you having to be paired up or squatted up with randoms you might not want to be squatted up with in the first place. So definitely check out LFG on your Xbox app and on the console. M, multiplayer. The best multiplayer network with dedicated servers by far. Next up is N for next-gen consoles, and that's all thanks to the Xbox Velocity architecture. For those of you who don't know, we actually did a little video on it up there, so you can check that out when you can. But in a nutshell, the Xbox Velocity architecture is a combination of both hardware and software, wherein that it makes all your games play better, smoother, faster. I mean, just what you would expect out of a console, it just does it seamlessly. Oh my God, did you see that? Because you can clip and share your favorite moments on Xbox, whether it's a video or a screenshot, and you can send a link from your console to your mobile device, so it makes it that much easier for you to share it directly through a text message or even on some of your favorite social networks. P for Party Chat. Did you know that the Xbox Party Chat is not exclusive to the console? It's not, because you can also access Party Chat on your mobile device and on your PC. So if you're on your way home and your whole squad's waiting for you, just wondering where you are, well, you can jump into the party on your mobile device, let them know that you're on the way, let them know that you understand that you have to backpack all of them, it's fine, it's one of those things, you know. But once you get home, once you get your console going, you can just transfer that over to the console, and you're ready to go, and you're ready to have some fun with your friends. Q for quiet time, or do not disturb. A lot of people don't quite understand how the do not disturb function works on the Xbox. Well, first off, if you have do not disturb turned on, you're not gonna get any kind of notifications or anything like that. But the other nice thing about it as well too is you might want to appear online for whatever reason. There are a myriad of reasons why, but you might want to appear online, but you just don't want to be bothered. So you want people to know, yes, I am playing Titanfall 2, or yes, I am trying out this new game called Lake. But don't bother me because this is my time. This is me time. R, or really, really, really ridiculously good looking. Or ready to start. When you download a game, a big game, let's say, like Call of Duty Vanguard, or the new game from Tom Clancy, Rainbow Six Extraction. There's a few, you know, there's a lot of gigs, a lot of GBs in there. But about halfway through, we'll say, you'll get a notification that pops up saying, ready to start. Now the full game isn't downloaded, but you can at least get into the initial stages of the game, watch the cutscenes if there are any, and even on some of the games, you can go through the tutorial. So once the game is fully downloaded, you would have learned how to play the game. And so you would be ready to go right from the gate. S, share games with Xbox Game Share. And we did a video and or a TikTok, which we can link up there if you like, or down below as well too. But in a nutshell, you can share your digital games with your trusted friends and family with no additional cost. T, for at least 3 free games per month with Games with Gold. Now this is something that carried over from Xbox Live Gold, but because that is included with Game Pass Ultimate, you get all the games with Game Pass, but then you also get up to 3, sometimes 4 free games per month with Games with Gold. So every month, make sure you check out what those games are and just go ahead and claim them and download them. You never know when you actually might go try them out. U, upgrade your experience by becoming an Xbox ambassador. Now, if you're watching this and you've gotten to this point, you say, I know all this, Tony. I love Xbox. I know everything that you've been saying. Well, that's great. Are you an Xbox ambassador? If so, cool. If not, why not? It's free and it's available to virtually everybody. And once you become an Xbox ambassador, you can help us create a much more positive environment for everybody to game. Fortunately, gamers tend to get a negative rap, right? But with us driving the community in a positive direction, you can be a part of making it open and more accessible to everybody. V, value. I'll say this again because I have to remind people, the Xbox Series S has tremendous value as one of our next-gen consoles. Yes, it doesn't do true 4K gaming or 120 frames per second, but when you look at the cost to benefit ratio of what you're getting out of the all digital console, there's just a tremendous amount of benefits with it. Not to mention, it's available. so there's that. That right there is just huge value. It's also a beautiful, one of the smallest Xboxes that we've ever made. But you still take advantage of things like Quick Resume, the Xbox Velocity architecture. You will be able to stream in 4K if you're doing streaming services with YouTube or Netflix, things of that nature. So definitely do not dismiss the Xbox Series S. It is a wonderful console. W, we have a wide range of accessories from both our first party and our third party partners, whether they're controllers, headsets, especially when it comes to the PC. A lot of them have been optimized for the console, and a lot of them are optimized to take advantage of what we're doing with Windows 11, especially with some of the new directions regarding DirectX 12. X, extreme fans can join the Xbox Insider. Once again, if you're watching this and you're like, Tony, I get all this, I know all this, are you an Xbox Insider? If so, once again, awesome. If not, why not? Xbox Insider is actually a club that you can join, but if you're lucky, if you're one of the lucky few, you can actually test out some of the preview rings before they even go public. You'll be able to check out some features most people won't even be aware of for months, and you'll be able to tell Xbox directly, hey, it works wonderfully, or hey, this needs a little bit of work here, there, and whatever else. But you and thousands of other people will have that chance. And really, we want to make this console work best for gamers, not just for us. So if you have ideas, that's where you would let us know how to improve things. Why? Why is for you, because you are the center of all of this. You're the center of Xbox. We want to make Xbox accessible to you, no matter where you are. We want you to be able to play with whom you want to play with, play whichever game that you would like to play with, and on virtually any device. So that is why you are the focus and the center of Xbox. And finally, zero compromises have been made. If you've watched the documentary Power On, that talks about the last 20 years of Xbox. It's available on the Xbox YouTube channel. I highly recommend it. But if you watch that, you'll realize that Xbox as a group, as a product, it's not perfect. Humans aren't perfect. But one thing that we can all agree on is if we can learn from past mistakes and build upon that so we don't repeat those mistakes and we don't just do things just to do them. We want to do things right the first time, even if that means delaying a game like Halo Infinite. And I'm glad they did because the game is phenomenal. So zero compromises are being made with Xbox, and I can say here on Expert Zone, we also are making zero compromises. So I hope that this A to Z of Xbox has been helpful. Hope it's been fun. And if you've watched all the way through, thank you very much, and I appreciate it. Make sure you're subscribed to this channel. And also, by the way, we do stream on this channel as well as Twitch. And we have a bunch of other socials, including TikTok and Twitter and YouTube. But in addition to that, we've got our own podcast. We have so much content coming out, folks. But what I do want to impress upon you is this. If you are a retail specialist, if you're in retail and you sell or promote or do anything in the service of Microsoft with our products or services, you might want to learn a little bit more selling skills or just have a little bit more knowledge about what we do. So make sure you check out expertzone.microsoft.com. That link is also in the description down below. And from us to you, thank you so much for watching this video, and we will see you in the next one. Later.